Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Princess Calix and this is my medical diary. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to answer VIVA questions and how to behave during VIVA examination. So I'm basically telling this to 200 and 300 level medical students because I've not really experienced VIVA in the clinical arm. So maybe it's going to be a different experience from what I did in preclinicals. So people should watch the end of this video because this is what helped me and this is what I learned during my VIVA process and experience. So this is really going to be helpful for you guys. So without further ado, let us begin this video. So the first thing I'm going to hammer on is first impression. First impression, you guys, is the key. When you're going for VIVA exam, please be neat, look responsible. If you have to wear tie, and just give this appearance of somebody that knows what he or she is doing. Like during my 300 level, my second MD exam, my hair was not good, so I had to tie head tie during the whole VIVA stuff so that the lecturer, the examiner, will not be like, see this one, see how her hair is looking and everything. So just make sure you look good. Rub cream, let your face not be white, please. Rub cream, look good, let your hair be good, let your clothes, just dress corporate. Just, in fact, wear your best clothes and just be composed and look good. Let your nails should be clean, because sometimes when you're talking, you can be doing like this, like I'm doing now, and they will not see your nails and it's not giving. So yeah, first impression, your clothes, how composed you look is very, very, very Secondly, I'm going to talk on manners. Your manners when you enter the examining room. When you enter, you first of all greet. That should be the first thing you keep in your head. Greeting. When you enter, you greet, and do not sit down until you're told to, because some people make that mistake. When they enter a VIVA examining room, they just sit down. Do not sit down until the examiner tells you you can sit down, because as you enter, greet and remain standing. Just remain standing. Then when he or she says sit down, then you sit down. You sit down upright. Don't slouch as if you're in your father's house. Sit down upright. And also, I feel like try to maintain eye contact with the examiner in a way that is not disrespectful, because you can maintain eye contact with somebody and you can just be looking at the person and the person will be like, why you can be like that? So try to do it in a respectful way. I don't know how else I can put that. So try to maintain eye contact when you're answering questions. You must not necessarily be looking at the person from the beginning to the end, but turn, you look. Just try to make sure that you're having eye contact with the examiner, so that the examiner will be like, okay, this one, he or she, they know what they are doing. Next I'm going to talk on is mental preparation. I think this is the part where I'm going to tell myself where I am lacking because we entered the examining room scared and oh my god, this mental preparation almost ruined my VIVA experience. In fact, it did in biochemistry. It ruined me because I don't even know. I was just so scared. Just enter there knowing that you're going to come out of it good. Enter there knowing that the examiner is not going to fail you. The examiner just wants to know what's up. Don't enter with that fearful this thing. And also something you should know, in as much as anyways, it depends on you. Some people, they don't need to do all this rush work reading before entering the room for the VIVA, while some people do. So it depends on what works for you. Sometimes if I do, oh my god, what do you ask you? This and that. Let me check. My brain, it goes. While some people do it and it works for them. So just whatever works for you. If you like to be calm after the exam, do it. Or if you like to do rush work things, do it. And in as much as you're asking the people that went before you what was asked, like what the examiner asks them, don't depend too much on it, because your questions might be different. So don't depend on that. But also it is helpful because your questions might also be the same. So it's like a 50-50 kind of vibe. So we're entering like the most important, I don't know if it's the most important, I guess. So before we continue this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And also when you're done, share this video to people that you know, medical students that you know that are writing, only medical students, just say the video to them. I'm now going to talk on answering questions. Basically, what you should know is that when you're asked a question, give a simple answer. Do not complicate yourself by giving a complex answer. For example, when the lecturer asks what is urea cycle now, just say it is a biochemical pathway whereby urea is produced from ammonia. Finish. Then allow the lecturer to lead you, because the lecturer can ask you a question from the answer that you give. So if you start talking about the urea pathway now when you were not specifically asked that, he cannot ask you, okay, ornithine, where is it gotten from? Okay, what is the enzyme used? Okay, this one, and you'll be confused. But if you now just give him plain and simple, it's a biochemical reaction whereby urea is produced from ammonium. Okay, where's ammonium gotten from? Okay, what is the end? This one, what is that? Simple question. So when you're asked a question, do not complicate yourself. Give a simple answer. Allow the lecturer to lead you. Don't lead the lecturer yourself, because if you allow the lecturer to lead you, okay for you. But once you start telling the lecturer that I know this thing, but at the same time, not that you now, when certain things are needed to be, when there are certain things that you need to hammer on. Let us not miss that, in as much as we don't want to complicate ourselves. I hope I'm making sense. Anyway, so yeah, give a simple answer to simple question. If the lecturer asks you something specifically, you hit on that, but don't just, don't spoil yourself for yourself. Because during my biochemistry VIVA, if I answer a question, the lecturer will ask me from that question, answer from that question. So basically, it's like producing children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, like that. So try not to complicate yourself. By simplicity is key. If you don't get anything from this video, get this: simplicity is key. Simple answer. So another important thing is that I feel if you don't know the answer to a question, or if you don't know the answer to a question, do not tell the examiner that you don't know. Like if they ask you now, what is glycolysis? Don't say I don't know. Because you know it. Say I cannot recall. Sir, I know this, but I cannot recall the way I used this thing during my VIVA. If the examiner asks me something I don't know, I'll be like, sir, I know this thing, but at this point in time, I cannot recall. If you say you don't know now, you're just spoiling yourself. Just say you cannot recall, and do not waste the lecturer's time, because the lecturer might get annoyed. When you're sure you don't know this thing, so this thing, you're annoying the lecturer. You can give yourself, let me say, 10 seconds to think. You should not pass that 10 seconds. You should not even reach up to a minute, because lecturers, they are human beings. They'll get annoyed because they have other things to do. There are other people that they have to vibe, and you don't have the time to yourself. So just don't waste your time. If you don't know anything, you can remember. Say you do not recall, you do not remember. Do not say I don't know. This has worked for me, and yeah, I just felt like it's helpful to share to you guys. So basically, yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything else again. Or if I'm missing, please, medical students that have gone through this, type it or write it in the comment section so that other people can go through it and know that, okay, this is what is happening. So I feel like when I do my VIVA in clinicals, it will be a different experience, since it's more of clinically oriented stuff. So when that time comes, I'll let you guys know, and I'll let you guys know how. So I hope this video was helpful. I really hope it was helpful, and I hope you apply it and just see how it goes. I wish you guys all the best. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel. See you guys. Bye.